love, those you rely on, those you need the most, because one day you may turn around and they'll be gone. Ask Sweeney. Good afternoon, Dr. Jewell, Mrs. Lyons, Dr. Slanger, faculty, staff, and my fellow students. It's easy to appreciate or take family for granted. I learned the hard way through loss, family separation, and memories. Family is one of the most essential parts of my life. Each member of my family has a significant impact on me. I only knew my maternal grandmother for a small fraction of my life, but we grew a great connection through those 6 years. However, I wish I cherished those moments with her. Grandparents' Day at my old school was one of these events. I treated Grandparents' Day like any other day of school. My grandma would spend some parts of the day with me and some with my brother. My grandma would leave, and I would tend to hang out with the kids who had no family member present. This would make little difference because I know she would return. The first year of Grandparents' Day without my grandma, my mom asked me if I still wanted to go. Instead of my grandma going, my Aunt Sue would, and I thought yes, because what can go wrong? As the day went on, it was not the same as with my Nana. The book fair was different because we were not able to pick up stories to read together, and I missed my grandma asking me what the teacher would mean from time to time during the day, because French was her first language, and sometimes it was hard for her to hear what the teacher was saying. My grandma was from a different culture, but that didn't stop her from learning about mine. It was not until she was absent that I realized how comfortable she made me feel in any situation, because of how comfortable she was with herself. In the 4th grade, my brother went to boarding school. I often counted the days until he came home because I missed him so much. But as the months went on, my house felt empty. Surprisingly, I missed our arguments and the shenanigans by chasing me up and down the stairs. When he returned for long weekends and breaks, his homecoming made my house feel complete again. Even though I hate to admit it, it was hard for me when he went away for extended periods. It was like another part of my family was gone. I wish I could say it got easier, but I'd be lying if I said so. Now he's off in college, and if I can go back and change those 4 years, I would spend less time fighting and more time making memories. Now I know you can make more memories with a person when you are together, but not so many when you are apart. The memories I made with my grandma on my dad's side at her house are irreplaceable. When I was little, during the day, I'd go to my grandma's house with my brother and my cousins from morning until our parents picked us up. I was my grandma's only granddaughter who lived close by. My only sibling was my brother, and my cousins were boys, so we already had a special bond. I grew up with boys who were close to my age, but my grandma would always have my back. She would always say, we are the only 2 girls, and the boys outnumber us, so we have to stick together. The boys would tend to pick on me because I was the only girl. My favorite memory with my grandma was at her house. Downstairs in the basement, she had otter pops. If you don't know otter pops, they're the popsicles that come in plastic tubes. You must wait for them to melt a little before you eat them. You only got 1 popsicle, and those were my grandma's rules. My cousin Matthew was in the process of picking on me. He wanted a second popsicle. He told me to get it to him because he did not want to get in trouble by breaking the rules and sneaking down the stairs to take one. At first, I said no. But then he said he'd get me gummy sharks from the corner store close to the house, and I agreed to comply. So of course I said yes. At my age, gummy sharks were the best thing you could get. So I went downstairs to get him a popsicle. As I reached the last step to the top of the stairs, I saw my grandma tapping her foot. She was upset, and I knew why. She was confused as to why I had 2 popsicles in my hand. She started to lecture me. I cried because I did not know any better of what to do. I told her Matthew sent me down the stairs to get him a popsicle. She soon realized what Matthew had done. She told me it was okay and took Matthew upstairs and put him in time out. To be honest, I didn't really care if he got in trouble or not. I just wanted my gummy sharks. When I see my cousin, I always ask him, where are my gummy sharks? This is a fun memory that me and my cousin and I will never forget about our Grandma Edna, and I hope that she still likes it to laugh about it too. Grandma Edna used to have a garden in her backyard. She would grow scallions and other vegetables, but my favorite plant was the fig tree on the side of her house. We took care of it together. Every so often we would get figs and pick them together. Those were the best days of my life. I loved it because it was our thing and no one could take it away from me. But now, as time has passed, my grandma has gotten older and has dementia and is too old to take care of the tree. The fig tree is still there, but they might cut it down. Sadly, it cannot grow any figs anymore. Every time I go to her house, I always look at the tree and remember our memories of when we used to go pick figs and make fig ice pops. I would always try to remind her of when we used to hang out. And I know it's hard because I can't see or remember, but on the inside, I know she does, because our relationship and memories are too strong to forget. As I get older, I'm understanding and appreciating the importance of building memories. Memories are an essential part to appreciating the ones you love. I strive to have a great relationship with my family and friends, and being present in the moments that I get to share with them, and showing my appreciation for all the time we share together today. If you take one thing out of this speech and don't listen to anything else, I want you to know that family members may not be there for all of life. So take time out of your life to stop and savor the moment you have with them. Thank you.